Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the levels for 11th Feb in Nifty and Bat Nifty tomorrow, that is Friday. See, today we had a pretty good up move, but we took a loss. I'll be telling you why. Our loss was due to it was a kind of a stupid mistake from our side. See, in the morning when we opened, right, it looked like the first 5-minute candle made a bearish candle. We went up, tested R1, came down. Let me expand this. I put on the CPR. We had a good support line here at about 38,600. We got a nice dip. See what happens if R1 is rejected in the opening and if previous day high breaks based on the CPR logic is we will touch CPR. We came touch CPR. And then reverse from there. This one candle, and this was a good bullish sign, and we were very close to this trend line. So we were taking support of this trend line, and we hit the CPR as well, got this bullish candle, and when this candle was breaking previous day high, this was the best entry, and this move was the only move that was tradable for options, at least until R2. 290 points, even this was good if somebody had waited and trailed loss until 50% of, based on the CPI logic that is there in my channel, you can watch. It's a logic not made by me, but it's there. A lot of people use it, the CPI reversal logic and how to trade. See, if R2 broken, the next target is 50% of R3, R2 and R3. That targeted people could have even got out here when this red candle started forming. It was a beautiful day. The money today was made in the first, from between 10 to 11 in the second, like the first 1 hour itself. The money was then throughout the day we were sideways. There was nothing for option buyers in this move. There were few scalping opportunities, but it didn't work. Since I was not able to log in the morning, I could take a trade only somewhere post 12 and tried taking kind of when this price action came, tried taking a trade over here somewhere like 39,100 call. It failed and hit a stop loss, so we immediately exited and stopped. But this was the best trade. Or even if somebody had waited for this nice move to come and this started falling, and when this falling was stopped and this kind of an hammer was formed here, immediately this next candle we could have entered like 37,770. This level we could have entered until here. So that was a good trade today. Obviously there was even this news based move, but whatever move came, it came in the first 1 hour itself. Now coming for tomorrow, we do have a bullish scenario, but getting this type of continuous move on the upside, I doubt it might happen even tomorrow. We might be a little sideways. We have got, if you see the moves, right, from 37,300 until 39,200, almost like 2,000 points we have moved. 1,800 points we have moved straight without any sort of like a profit booking or a good selling. So we might be a little sideways tomorrow is what our view is, but a good bullish move can come only if this is broken, 39,300, and we might see, if the market slips, right, we might see some strong support at this area, 38,625, this previous day low. If this is broken, we can definitely see levels of 38,300 only if the previous day low is broken. Or in the intraday, if we get in the morning some sharp selling, we might reverse from here. There's a good support, there's a good chance we might reverse from here. So these are the levels that we have for Bat Nifty. See, just looking at the global market, US market, right, as of now it is down. Dow Jones, it's still not at open, the US market, but it's showing a gap down of 159, and our SGX Nifty is showing a gap down of 85 points. So we are looking at a big gap down. If this continues throughout the night and we do happen to get a big gap down, right, we might gap down 85 points somewhere. Now, how much is 85 points? Somewhere around 0.5%. So if we gap down somewhere close to, I'm just estimating the numbers. It's not an accurate number that we will gap down here. So if we gap down somewhere between the CPR S1, right, we'll have to wait and see the price action here. If this S1 previous day low, this support holds where we got this bounce today, If that holds, we can get a very good quick move on the upside. But if this breaks right in the opening, we might see S2, and even filling this gap is possibility is there if we start slipping. See, this gap fill can only come into play if this S2 is broken. So in case we come until S1, S2, we can book profit. Only if this S2 breaks, we can sit until this gap fill. So if this, for whatever reason, this global market is showing, SGX Nifty showing 85 points down, right? If that stays like that road, then it's still the US market is not open and they have like full day of trading left. If we gap down, get a big gap down to this area, we'll have to see how this holds. If it holds, we can get a good pullback. And if this breaks with a strong candle, we might see low level or even probably a bounce of this levels is possible. And we have some good support over here, that is around 38,300, these lower levels. If the previous day low breaks, it is possible. And tomorrow I won't be trading. I'm just taking a day off. And anything on the upper side, now say if this gaps down becomes immaterial. We have seen days where SGX Nifty shows gap down, but still we end up getting a gap up, right? If something like that happens, okay, if something like that happens, we can face some resistance over here, 39,300, around 295. And only if we, on a 15-minute candle, if we start trading about 39,200, right, maybe we can go higher. The next significant resistance is here itself, 39,400. So if we break this R1 previous day high, probably a good place if wherever we enter, if we break and come here, probably this is a nice place to book some profits because we have a pretty good significant price action resistance here. And above that we have R2, and the next resistance is coming in only at 39,568. So this is a plan for tomorrow in Bank Nifty. We'll have to see how it gaps down or gaps up and then see how we can take a trade. I'm just doing the analysis, but I don't think I'll be trading tomorrow. Now coming to Nifty also had a good move and took support of this trend line. Even in Nifty, we had this trend line that was marked, right? We came here, took support. Let me just turn on the CPR. Okay, I have the CPR. Let's not use this anymore. Let's use a normal CPR. Okay, it's not coming. See, even Nifty, pretty much the same move happened. This is a Nifty chart, 15-minute. We came down, took support of the CPR, and we had this trend line that was marked. We took support and started moving higher, and Nifty exactly took resistance at this line that we had drawn. We kind of expected that this price action, we could face resistance. This is where we took resistance. We have not broken it. Now, tomorrow, a similar thing would apply even for Nifty. If we get a gap down, okay, if we get a gap down and this level holds, right, this level where we have taken support here, that is the previous day low and S1, if this holds, we can see a good pullback for that intraday move for option buying. Or if this breaks, we can take support here again near S2, and even we'll never know if this gap also, there's a possibility it can get filled if the global market stays bearish tomorrow. And anything on the upside, it's a no-brainer unless this level is broken on a 15-minute candle. See today, how many 15-minute candle? Let me just expand this. I marked this in red zone as a resistance zone. Around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost 11 15-minute candles. Okay, throughout the day, you see, throughout the day we were going in this range and rejecting. So unless we have broken this range on a 15-minute candle, that is 17,639, I don't think we will see this level of 17,100. So unless this is broken, there's no point in going long. But if we get a good rejection at this lower level, this level, right, 17,400 with a gap down, we can see some good buying. So that's it for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Hope this helps. As of now, the global market is looking bearish, and SGX Nifty, see, we were just talking for 85, it's 100. So let's see how this closes. So if you get a gap down, don't immediately short. There are some good support levels. Unless those are broken, then probably we can think of shorting. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.